Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to the Ultimate Survivor here on Scorched Earth. A lot has changed since the last episode, and I don't even mean the stuff around my base, I just mean the base game of ARK has changed. With the Lost Colony DLC coming up, a lot of features and things have been added to the game that are going to change the way that we can even do this challenge. I do want to be getting these skill points, but even though we are level 110, it is going to make me restart from the very beginning on all of these. So they're going to be low level things. I could easily just blast through a bunch of these and get some skill points, but I'm actually considering just waiting until we go to Aberration, because we can end up doing fungal wood, thatch, and we're going to end up crafting a lot of these things over there when we get there. And we're almost done with Scorched as it is, so we'll kind of just leave it from there. As you can probably tell as I look around my base, there are actually hardly any creatures still around on the ground, and that was intentional. Hey guys, Editor Garnet here, actually hopping in because I just realized you guys have no idea that I tamed an Oasisaur. There was a whole other episode that I tried to record in between this one and the last one, and I decided, since the only thing that really happened in the entire episode was that we tamed this Oasisaur, I kind of decided to scrap it. But I did actually breed up a Fasola that had about 20,000 health, and I used them as a sacrifice. The higher the health is that you use for the creature, the more you get per round on the Oasisaur. So I decided to kind of go and do that, and once I brought him back to base, I actually did end up going out and grabbing some trees, which is how you feed the Oasisaur, so he is all good, and that should hopefully clear up some confusion. Before I actually started this episode, I went and crafted up 40 cryopods, and I came back and I tried to put everyone away. It turned out that wasn't enough, so I went and made 10 more, and I put pretty much every single creature into a cryopod, so it's a little bit less crowded around here. It may or may not have something to do with the fact that I accidentally whistled again, but you have no proof of that. We did actually end up getting ourselves to the 10th melee. We had it on a female first, and I was able to breed it out to a male, so they actually are up and going right now. I have had a couple that had mutations, but unfortunately they weren't the ones we were after. I kind of like the colors that we're getting at the moment. We're kind of getting a pink and green and white kind of thing. I don't really know exactly what it reminds me of, but I kind of like the colors. Oh, and speaking of colors, I finally actually dyed up our clothes. I think they look pretty cool. Alright, 230, 230, 250. Okay, no, these are not what we want. Crack and destroy them. We'll let them keep going. We'll kind of come back and check as we go. So there's actually one more very important thing that they've recently changed for ARK, and they made phoenixes breedable now. And it actually happens to be perfect that we're still here, and I was planning on trying to actually get ourselves a phoenix. Now, of course, the one that I saw nearby was a lower level. I don't remember. I think it was like level 25 or something. But now that they're actually breedable, I kind of want to make sure we get ourselves a strong one. I would love to take those along with us. They're just very fun tames to kind of have around. And if they're breedable, you can get some mutations. You can get them imprinted. I'm really looking forward to actually giving this a shot. It does kind of change what I may want to take from here, but it is what it is. So with the amount of cryopods that I crafted up for all of this, I do know I'm going to need more when it actually comes down to taking the RGs over for the boss fight. But at least for now, everything is put away and we don't have a bunch of creatures around in case I do accidentally whistle again. I can't believe that's something that I've done more than once, and I feel like it's something I'll probably do more again. That's kind of exactly why I decided to put them inside cryopods for now. But that doesn't mean we have 62 creatures in here, and we'll just pull what we need and when we need it. I kind of want to pull Sol. I also want to pull the Procoptodon, because I'm wanting to go over towards the Wyvern Trench, and I want to actually try to get ourselves some more Wyvern milk, so I can hatch up and raise our Fire Wyvern, because I'm going to need them to actually try to tame up these phoenixes that we can finally now breed. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up having a bunch of birds just sitting over here while I'm hanging around the base. Once I double-check these eggs, we'll go over and grab everything that we need to make a Wyvern trap, so I can actually get one trapped, and it'll be easy to knock out and steal the milk from. Okay, so I've put together everything that I'm going to need to use to make a Wyvern trap. One that is created by the Trap Master, Captain Fat Dog. To actually craft this trap up, I needed all of these things right here. So 10 pillars, 2 ceilings, 28 railings, and 14 slope walls. Let's head on over to the desert, see if we can find ourselves a lower level female wyvern, and kind of try to set up this trap where we can. And of course, if you guys do end up finding yourselves enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It makes a massive difference for the algorithm, and it means the world to me. I know a very handy feature that they added is the auto run. I can do this hands-free now. Bring it on! It's been a while since I've even taken a look down in this trench, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't really want to run into an alpha right now, but we still need to actually take one of those out before the end of being here. So we definitely want to find one. Granted, I feel like the way the Wyverns work is they just kind of spawn in or despawn, depending on how long I've been around here. Oh, crap. This is being recorded during Summer Bash, but I don't have the mod on, but it does look like some of the creatures are still getting the colors regardless, so that is why we have some crazy-looking ones down here. Ooh, that's a level 75? Okay, hold on. So there's a level 75 Fire Wyvern that's a female. I don't want to go too far away. That's an okay level. I can definitely deal with that. I definitely have a few things over here that I want to take care of before I consider doing this. Blast all these guys with my lightning. There we go. Let's get rid of the whole group. It's all good. Do I want to deal with this Fasola? Probably, just in case. I don't know what level this thing is. Let's kind of get it to come out of its hole and see if we need to worry about it at all. I'm probably going to want to build it out into the sand here, so we don't really want to leave anything over here either. Oh, what level are you? 30? Oh, okay, that's simple enough. And you're done for. Perfect. Okay. Now, unless a deathworm comes over here, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, we should be able to build the trap right here. I'm pretty sure this is enough space to do so. Just let me double check that I'm going to do this right. So I'm going to grab everything out of the Jerboa. I'm a little bit heavy if I don't put other things in there, so I'm going to be putting my ammo in their inventory for now so we can actually move. Let me put all these things on my hotbar. Hopefully I don't end up needing any of these anytime soon. But I'm going to get this trap started. I have never built this trap before, and just looking at it is absolutely crazy. Okay, so I just got that one side, and I doubled it on the other side. It looks absolutely gnarly. It literally looks like a hook. Looks like it'd be perfect to just grab something and hold on to it. So there's still pillars to put up, so I'm pretty sure it might just be 2 on the outside ends. Let's see. Yep, exactly that. Okay. And then put these 2 on the ends just to finish it off. Holy crap, look at the trap. We got it. I didn't fall off the Wyvern enough times that I almost died or anything. That's not what happened at all. So apparently not only does this trap wild wyverns, but I can even just use my own wyvern to trap another one in it. I don't need to avoid it myself. I can just go straight through the bottom. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go see if we can lure this level 75 female, assuming it's still in there. I have been at this a lot longer than I would like to admit. So let's go see what we've got down here. And see if we can kind of lure at least something up to use this trap with. Hello. Oh, I need to actually put my stuff back on here so I can look. Hello. 115. You're a female. That would work just as fine. I actually won't get zapped by your attacks. You gonna follow me? Yes, lovely. Let's go. I'm gonna put you into a trap I've never used. I'm sure it'll go great, right? Also, you're still gonna follow me this whole way? You're not gonna give up halfway over here? Oh, you're still after me. Good. That's the whole point. Okay, you gave up. Dang it. Take 2. No, Wyvern. Come here. Come on. You know you want to come this way. Why are you flying that way endlessly now? Please don't do this. Or you despawn yourself somehow. Okay, I killed the moth it was after. I've got its attention again. Come on. Maybe if I go a little bit slower, it'll keep up with me. And it won't get disinterested right at the end again. Oh yeah, you're still trying to get me. Alright, alright. Let's zip on through here. They should just... Yeah! Nice! That's interesting. Like, they literally look like they just slide up into place. Foop! That's crazy. Like they hooked on to something. Okay, well let's knock her out, and we'll get ourselves some more Wyvern milk that we can use. I should probably get all my ammo out of my Jerboa. Thank you, Rebel, for holding on to those for me. Sometimes this is just faster. Let's see how many shots it actually takes to knock this thing out. Let's not be too close. Don't actually want to get zapped by it. But we do want headshots. No? It knows what I'm doing. It does not want it to happen. I think we'll just leave this out here, and we'll get as many as we need to make sure we get all the Wyverns that we want. I don't want to get any closer. You'll probably zap me. There we go. This trap is amazing. I didn't even have to freaking stress about that at all. Let's take all the freaking milk that we need from you. I'm going to put this onto the Jerboa so it doesn't spoil. Lovely. It'll be a good hour and 47 minutes. We can go raise up the baby fire one that we have. And let's just, we're going to want the talent. Maybe it won't give it to us if we kill it when it's knocked out, though, huh? Well, either way, let's let the lightning wyvern take care of it. And we'll just leave the trap out here. Maybe I'll put a marker on it so I know exactly where it is every time. Yeah, apparently if you're knocked out, you don't get any of the talons. That makes sense. Lovely. We'll always know where this is, and we'll utilize it quite a bit in the last little bit here. I'm sure if I just killed whatever was in there instead of knocking it out, I would be able to get the talons from them. And we do still need quite a few talons before we fight the manticore here, so we'll probably use that a little bit. I kind of want to double check if there's any other high-level wyvern eggs over here at the moment, just because I don't have a pair of anything at this point, and I would love to actually get that while we're around. Or at least clear up some smaller levels if there are some. What are you? Level 90? Not great. I don't think there were very many wyverns, if anything, right in here, so I may as well just grab it. And if anything does follow, I can lure it over to the trap. Doesn't look like it did, though. This is probably the 110 that we just took care of. But I'm not sure about that. There's some wyverns over there now. Oh, 125. It's not 0, but that definitely is going to get someone's attention. We got a few, yeah. They've already given up. That is crazy. They don't really have a big aggro radius for this anymore, I feel like. Or aggro range. They just kind of give up. And if they fly over the mountains, they kind of despawn, so I don't know what that's all about. It's very strange. Okay, there's another lightning down there. Is this the 145s, baby? 165. Not bad. If this one ends up being a male, we have the 180 female back at base, so this would be a good pair. Assuming that that's the case. I don't know if this is a female or not, but let's go towards the trap. Ooh, did I level up again? No way. I did. That's crazy. Not a very common thing. I'm about to be level 111. What are you? Are you female or male? Oh, you're female. You're a high-level female. You following me or are you gonna bail? Back on me now? Yes. I might actually just decide to kill this one. It would give me pretty good experience, and if I do it on foot, it would definitely give me more than if I were to try to do it in the air. I would say the words, "it feels cheap." But it does not really. I would be lying. So, I want some ammo. Thank you, Rebel. Take that from you. You know what? I'll knock it out. It's another female. It's already in the trap. There's no reason to back up on this. Yeah, it'll use more darts than the other one did, but it's fine. Still get the experience if I decide to kill it later. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to be putting the rest of my ammo pack into... Oh, we're actually quite heavy because of the eggs. I can't move them because if I do, it's going to trigger their aggro. But I didn't even mean to bring the shovel, so I may as well do that real quick. Can you follow me for a moment? So you mean you're on the ground, so you shouldn't try to fly over here right away, right? You did. Never mind. Never mind. Honestly, this is a godsend. Thank you so much Captain Fat Dog for making this awesome trap. So, we should have more than enough to raise a couple wyverns. Let's go make sure that we get the ones that we want first, and then we can worry about... I was just about to say... I mean, there's the thing. I kind of feel like I want to still check and see if maybe there was an egg for this, the one that I just took down, because it is a high level, and that would be great to actually have as a pair if this is a... I mean, this guy's a male, and that one was a female. Not that it would actually matter, but you know what I mean. I don't actually see any more this direction. I may have to go the other side. Kind of makes me feel like then that the high-level ones we saw over here did not drop any eggs, which is kind of sad. And what's this one over here, just in case? I don't even want to carry that. I don't want to carry it. Maybe I'll grab it and eat it right away, just because I don't need that. That's pretty bad. And go. There was one lightning wyvern around here somewhere. Hello. Oh no, you're fire. Ow, that's bad. Quite painful. Why did I think you were lightning? It's very dumb of me. Fire went away though pretty quick. So despite there being so many more different wyverns than there were before, I'm not even seeing any more eggs at this point in time. We may just bail and come back some other time. I hope that this red one, this other fire one, is actually... Oh, what's this? I would love to get a high-level male, because we still just have the high-level female, and that's not worth even aggroing the ones down there. It would definitely be a splash of poison. They definitely, they actually nerfed the poison wyverns as well, with the big recent patch. But I still don't want to risk getting blasted while I'm inside of a nest hole. Because that's just, there's no escape. There's no easy escape from the death. And that does seem like that's it for now. Dang, okay, well, we grabbed all the ones that were good. Let's head on back to base right now, and fingers crossed this one's a male wyvern. If so, we'll actually have ourselves a pair, which would be awesome. And we are home. The moment of truth is at hand. We're going to put this in the incubator, assuming it'll let me. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I have not actually tried that, now that I think about it. Let's go check this egg. Please be a male wyvern. You're not following me, are you? No. Oh, you can't. Oh, no, you can't. That's a fool. It is a male! A male 165. It has very good stamina. 40 in stamina is absolutely crazy. So that means, hold on, so the female that I had in here, it actually was female, right? I'm not crazy. Fire. Yep, both of these are females. We have a 180 and then the 150. I don't actually know what the stats are just looking at them in here, but a 180 and a 165 wyvern pair. And it's fire, which is exactly what we were hoping to get towards right now anyway, because we wanted to try to tame a phoenix or two. Let's just tell this to be like as high as it can be. Get it so that it's the right temperature for the wyverns. Where is perfect for this? Oh, I went a little too high. -5. Plus 1, 2. Oh, dang it. -1. That perfect? That is perfect. So that's going to be the fastest it's going to incubate the egg. Let's let out the female and actually try to let it get grown, considering we have all of the wyvern milk that we're going to need for at least both of these. That's my guess anyway. I've been pretty lucky with the required amount of wyvern milk, so hopefully that stays true with all of this. So I don't have to worry about anything for now. It does inherit food frail, which I honestly don't care about. That's not really a great trait, but it's not a horrible one either. So you are cool, and let you grow up. And I will feed you when you need it. Let's grab all the other eggs, though, here real quick so they don't end up hatching on their own. These are going to be way too hot for the RGs at this point in time, but at least we can put them in here and just let them do their thing. Yeah, none of those RG eggs are good. For the sake of not messing up, I'm gonna leave that alone in there and not accidentally click destroy, because that would really suck right now. And he's ready to hatch. Lovely. That actually was so fast. I love that. Also, your colors are pretty solid. I mean, what would you expect? What else would you expect from a fire wyvern? I'm gonna have to get rid of that stupid mutation. I really don't the trait. We don't want oxygen to be mutable, even if it's slightly better. Let's take that out of there. Let's just throw away. Yeah, we don't need you to have a trait if that's what you're going to have. Okay, follow me! Let's go and meet up with your future bride. Come on. Now, obviously, if you were to try to do this unofficial, the amount of time that it would actually take for these guys to grow up and how many more things of wyvern milk you're going to need is going to be significantly more. But on my rates, I should be more than fine for both of these guys. I'm hoping that this female here has pretty good melee. I'm really not sure. You got 299. I know yours wasn't all that high before. What is yours? 217. Okay. I mean, it seems like there's a significant difference. At least enough that it should be viable and usable to tame some phoenixes when we get the chance. So I'm definitely going to just let them do their thing. Let them grow up and feed them both. Try to get all the full imprints. I mean, I probably shouldn't get imprints. That's fine. We'll do what we can. I'll do as much as I can to make sure they actually grow up healthy. So I guess the best thing that I should be doing while I literally wait for these guys to grow up is I should probably go work on grabbing even more of the notes, because there are still quite a few around the map, and we're running out of time. And at this point in time, I'm actually going to end up putting some points in our crafting skill. Actually, is very helpful to have a few levels into that to make things a little bit easier when crafting things up. Okay, so our female wants its first attention, just wants cuddle, thank goodness. How much did that say? 28. So we only really need to do 3 more on this one, and then 4 total on this guy. That shouldn't be too bad. I think just to make sure that they're going to be okay, I am going to feed each of them 1 milk, just to kind of be sure that they are covered in their food. I really don't think they're actually going to run out if I don't do this, but I have plenty now, so let's just be sure that we're good. And we're going to want some to actually try to get an imprinted baby from these guys when we finally start trying to hatch them up. So I guess mainly the notes that I still have left are kind of up by the blue ob, so I'm going to head up that way. We'll come back in a few minutes. You know what just occurred to me? And I definitely should save a couple of these for the imprinted fire wyvern baby, so they can get some power on them. Man, that green on the... Anyway. I don't want to grab all of these then. But we still will grab a few. But there's still about 75 left, so I shouldn't be worried about that. Are you... I feel like they did something on accident with the rock elementals, because these are these are very obvious now. So I literally only grabbed 2 notes, and the Jerboa is telling me that a heat wave is coming in. Now, because of the fact that phoenixes are breedable now, they actually made the heat waves come in more often than they used to, which is great. That is definitely a good idea. Unfortunately, our wyverns are not grown up, nor are they bred up, and we don't have a trap down for a phoenix. But at least this time, we'll actually get an opportunity to run around and take a look at our options, I guess. Apparently what they did is any existing phoenixes were turned male, and whatever is left should be, whatever, random. But I don't know if that means that on the map that they're... all turned to male by default. I think that said that if it was previously tamed, it was all male. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to run into when we go out. But I definitely want to go out and check. Come on, little wyvern. I don't think you got your imprint. Now you did. I don't know what it is, but I have to be whistling things to stop twice now. They kind of start trying to wander if I don't whistle twice. I don't know why that is. So, of course, we can also just do this. We can search for a phoenix. And it should be able to show us a couple of them around. I know that there was the one that we marked over here that was low level. I don't know if I really want to deal with that one. Like I said, if it's going to be level 25, then, we can always get something better. But we do want to take a look at this one at least. I don't know if that's going to start now. Oh, no. Okay, I was right. I was not wrong. So, the phoenix should show up in front of us here. The one that we've already been looking at before. Hello there, phoenix. But yeah, you can tell it is actually a male. That is a male level 25 phoenix. Man, that is amazing. I'm glad that they changed things up. If it is only level 25, instead of being awestruck by the very rare phoenix, we need to take down this low level. And we're going to have to hopefully get ourselves a high level while we're still here. A high level pair, to be more specific. I have to just bite you. I don't really want to deal... okay, well... You're gone. Is there another one still on the map? Yes, there's another one this direction. Okay, let's go take a look and see if it was already around or if it showed up after the change. Considering they only really spawn maybe 2 or 3 on the map at once, we definitely have to make sure that we take care of them if they're low level. And then once they land, we need to put a trap down so that they cannot run away the next time around. Words. Oh, there you are. Hello, Phoenix. You are level 25 male also. Well, yeah. It's a shame, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It is what is required of us nowadays. Don't really even get anything for it, do you? I'm sorry, you majestic beast. It must be done. They just spin out. Oh, man. I mean, you're gonna regenerate, right? That is what phoenixes do. We're getting kind of just basic drops from them. I've never actually killed a phoenix like this before, so I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest. We still just want to add stamina to this guy. Considering it's also the Summer Bash event, we could already just find some really cool looking ones. So far, we found ones that were just normal, so I am assuming they probably already existed before the update, so we'll have to see. If this one's bright green, it's most likely going to be part of the summer event. Oh, it's this way. There it is. Hello? That one's a 125. How picky do we want to be? How many of these heat waves do we want to fly around and try to fight with phoenixes? A lot. I think I'm going to take phoenixes with us through to extinction. That's why I think that's the plan now. It wasn't because, you know, they didn't have the breeding before, but now that they do, I kind of feel like that's something I want to do. I don't think they give a whole bunch of experience either, to be honest. And there are none on the map now. Okay, well, we're going to have to give it some time. It says within your level. I don't know. I feel like it kind of still shows it if it ends up being slightly higher than what it says. Also, is 138 really the max of what it'll do for me now? Even with the fact that I'm higher level now? Man, that's kind of lame. I can't tell if this is going to end up being under the map or not. This is one of those spots that it definitely does, and we'll just have to see what happens when it gets down. And we'll go check on the Wyverns and see if they need any attention. Ooh, nice. I think I was within render when it actually started, so we can finally get this drop. Gotta love when they finally do what they're supposed to. Not bad. Mostly just going to be getting the materials, but not bad. Alright, let's see what these guys want from us. Also, egg round. Let's see. You just want another cuddle. Lovely. And you want another walk. Interesting that they both want the same thing twice. There we go. You doing okay health-wise? You're not going to die from food or anything? Nah, you'll be okay. I mean, you look like you're hurt, but I think that's kind of the same deal. Yeah, you got a lot of health, too. Yeah, I like that. I mean, they are imprinted. That's literally the whole thing. But how much more health does she have than you? 2,000 more health. Yeah, I like that, too. That's great. Let's do a quick... Oh, I'm actually very full of things right now. Let's go drop off our stuff. And then we'll check the eggs. 30, 50, 30, 50, 50. Damn it. I mean, I have had a few, just like every other round, where I've found a mutation. It just wasn't what we wanted. I had to do the same thing I'm doing now. It really sucks to have to do that. We are very close, though. 2/3 of the way where we're trying to go. I'll take it. Let's go grab this other red drop, assuming that it didn't actually fall through the mesh, and then we'll go from there. Oh, come on. I hate when it gets this weird jitteriness. I don't know what causes this. And I can't do anything to get out of it, either. And, like, if I... Nothing great in here. I mean, I'll take the veggie cake and stuff, but I don't even think I'm going to bother with any of the metal stuff. It's not even really going to be all that worth it. Well, I just had some weird issues happening on my end, so I had to hop out anyway. So we already kind of got out of the heat wave. Whenever you log out and back into single player, any weather events kind of just abruptly stop. So, you know, I'll have to keep that in mind to make sure I don't do that, unless I have to in the future. But let's go up here. Ooh, 252. It's not melee, though. I can already tell you that that's health. Man. That is disheartening. So I'll tell you what. I will bring you guys back in once all these guys are grown up and ready to go. And we'll actually try to breed out a few eggs before I bring you back in as well. If we get a mutation in the birds, that'll also make me come back. But But either way, we'll bring you guys back in when something happens. Okay, so it's pretty much morning again, and one of our wyverns is actually fully grown. They're both fully imprinted. Not like that really is something that we needed to do right now, but I was able to do it. Only one time did they actually ask for any wyvern milk. So yeah, the difference between this one and this one for health, that is a good 3,000 almost. That's crazy. I mean, that is obviously the imprinted levels and everything like that, so we're not going to know right away if they're going to have the best stats and everything, but if I do let them breed out a couple eggs, the incubator should actually kind of tell us what we're going to expect going forward, and that'll be a nice kind of way to tell what we're trying to go for the final level for those guys. While I was raiding around, I did also kind of take the liberty of flying around and potentially causing more phoenixes to spawn, and sure enough, there's something over that direction. We're not going to know what level it is until another heat wave comes along, but at least we know that there are more on the map now. And unfortunately, still just no luck with the bird eggs. Well, it looks like they actually made up an egg while we were gone. Fantastic. I'm just going to go put it in the incubator, and we'll hold off for a couple just to be sure that, you know, it comes out with the better stats. Because there's not really any other way to know until we take a look at this. You guys look menacing, though. And I love it. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at you. So, I already know that you got the worse stamina. You got a mutation right off the bat. First egg with a mutation? Well, there's no way that we can know if it got a good thing, because everything seems pretty low right now. That's also level 156, so that's lower than both of the parents, so never mind. We definitely know that this is not going to be correct, but I am going to keep it in here, so I can actually kind of reference the levels that are on this thing, and kind of make sure that we get the better one in each of these stats. Anything that's better than what's in front of me. Oh? Oh, man. Again, it gave me a different stat. I'm pretty sure that's oxygen? Oh, that one's in weight. Dang. And then how long do we have for the next one? Okay, only 5 minutes. That's really not that bad. Okay, second egg. Let's take a look and see what we've got from there. Let's compare you to the first egg and see what you came out with. You're a 191. So you got 40 in your... Oh, did you actually get the better... everything? You actually did get the better everything. So 191 looks to be our actual perfect one right here. So 37 health, 40 stamina, 25 weight, and 36 in melee. So yeah, no, that's it right there. That's the one. So the 191. That's actually really, really good compared to the stats that we already had. I'm not going to complain about that. Obviously, we could get more in the other stats, but at least having a pair at this point would be a solid jumping point. I'm trying to get some mutations and kind of get some really strong wyverns from here. So, unfortunately, this first one here, we're going to just, crack it. And then this one will be our perfect one going forward. And that is the male. So we'll go and put this male away for now. And we'll kind of just make sure that we just breed with the other one going forward. I feel like we kind of lucked out on that, to be honest. I was really expecting that to take a lot longer. Kind of happens that way with the random creatures. So we're going to put you away in a cryopod, my friend. I don't really have a lot of extra ones, but at least we had enough to make sure that you are safe after the fact. Let's go put you away, and then you'll just kind of hang out down here, and when the other one up there is done growing, then we'll add him in there and try to get that breeding done too. And now, of course, if we actually do have ourselves another heat wave, we'll be able to actually use a fire wyvern on trying to, tame up a phoenix, assuming that a good level one's out there. Again, I know that there's at least some that exist. It may not even be far from here. It's so easy just to hone that in while you're just standing here. It does not take that long to mess around with it. And he is hatched time. Oof, don't want to click the wrong one. Alright. So we're going to name you Perfect Male. We already have you, which is insane. I'm going to specifically and purposely not imprint on you. We're just going to make sure that you get your food and everything to kind of stay alive. Alright, so we're going to bring you on down here next to the other one. And when you are grown, we'll have you try to breed for the perfect female. And once we have the perfect female, we'll fly around on the 180 female here, who is imprinted, and work on trying to get more notes as well as be prepared for a phoenix. I need to put more stuff on the Jerboa. I can't walk at all. Ooh, we don't have much longer on these, though, to be honest. So, it is what it is. Hopefully, well, I know that I'm not going to be imprinting on some, so maybe I'll give one to the guy now and just hope he will survive. There you go, sir. I mean, it kind of popped mostly down again, but it's alright. Be a little bit better than nothing. Well, I'm sick and tired of standing around. Ooh, there's a red drop here. There's also a purple one with a ring over here. I'm going to check both of these, and then I'm going to go back over the Wyvern Trench and try to get the rest of the talons that I need, at least for the Lightning Wyverns, just because I know that I can do that easily with this guy. Once we have the Fire Wyverns, we'll go over there with them and try to see how well we can do with those as well. Come on, crazy purple drop. You gave me some toilets. That's interesting. Not, like, very, very helpful, but those do give pretty good resources, actually, so I'll take it. There's another red drop over there that just landed. Oh, my goodness. It's in the mesh, though, isn't it? I don't want another sandstorm. Why you gotta be rude, dude? First of the 2 red drops. Looks like this one didn't decide to hide from me, which is great. Anything good in you? No, actually not really. I'll take the rockets, but that's it. The map heard me say I didn't want to stand around anymore, and it decided to put out the event that literally requires me to stand around more. Well, you gotta troll me, ARK gods. Alright, red drop. Please be better than the last one. That's good resources, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much all they are as well. It's trying to keep me stocked, that's for sure. Let's see if it was worth trying to get over here before the sandstorm. Holy preserving salt. Yeah, I know I can use that to keep the milk better, but it's fine. We didn't really need it that much right now. We're gonna get hit now. They all dropped an egg. Alright, 7 eggs. Any luck on these? Nope. Annoyed. Finally going back over to the trench. Frickin' storms and everything causing us troubles. No more. Looks like we've got a couple poisons down here. I'm a little bit concerned about trying to fight anything that isn't lightning. It could take them, but... Oh, hello there, Lightning Wyvern. I need more talons from you guys. Come with me. Looks like I got the poison's attention as well. Maybe I can lure them into the trap. Oh, you turned away literally the last moment. You almost got stuck in my trap. You're also a female, so that actually would have been another opportunity. But we're not really trying to get more milk right now. We're just trying to get talons, so we wouldn't have wanted to knock it out. Is this happening for everyone else as well, by the way? Oh, I don't even realize I had a bird here. Well, I don't think I will for long. There we go. Thank you for the talent for that. Let's take that, and we'll drop everything else off. Maybe we'll hold on to the sulfur as well. If we actually do get ourselves some phoenixes, we're going to need this for, well, their food source. Oh, there's a wyvern. Okay. Lightning 75. Lovely. Should do just fine for our talents today. I didn't realize it did this much damage. It's kind of crazy. Boom. Bomb. There we go. Thank you very much. Didn't get a treasure map for that, right? No. Sulfur, though. I feel like the call for the lightning storm is actually kind of unnecessary now. They do it so often, it just doesn't feel like it really needs to be done. I thought I saw a wing flapping around here. Definitely not great to be dealing with fire right now, but it is lower level, so if I bite it, it should die quickly. That's the hope, anyway. No, stop with your flames. Killed it. It didn't drop a talon. Why did you drop a talon? Oh, man. The body's down here, though. Should be able to get it pretty easily, seems. Man, they just do so much damage over time. That might let me do it. Yeah. Thank you. Let's try to avoid more fire wyverns if we can. That sucked. So far, we've gotten 3 more lightnings and 1 more fire. I'm not entirely sure how many I have total, but we definitely don't want to call it quits just yet and keep going for a little bit. Try to get a bunch more. Unless they stop spawning. I would imagine, since I'm over here, though, they should keep going. As long as they don't hit me with that, then we're fine. Ooh, get out of the corner where that was. Oh, that wasn't a high-level one. Okay, thank you. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a fire. You are a female. And we're over kind of where the trap is. So do I want to just lure it into the trap? Avoid actually getting burned by it? Actually, the trap's further up there. It's going to lose interest before then. It hasn't actually turned around yet. Okay, there we go. Like, it hasn't really decided to run away quite yet. Very surprising. But it's not going to fight back. We'll take the free bites while we can. And just avoid actually getting hit by that. Lovely. And we'll take the talons. Thank you. That was a free one. That was a very good free one. Ooh, hello. I see that. That is a wing of a wyvern. Where'd it go? Hello. Oh, God. That's bright pink alpha. Where are we compared to the trap? I don't know. I would think I would want to lure that thing to the trap. I don't think I want to try to fight it on anything right at the moment. You are crazy bright pink. Are you after me right now? Yep. Run! I don't think it's going to follow me as far as the trap, and I wonder if it's going to end up running towards the mountains like the other ones have been. But I'm going to try. I don't even know if it'll actually fit, because if the alpha is a little bit bigger, it may not, but I really want to give it a shot. We've got a ways to travel, so I don't know. We're going to have to keep its attention. It's already trying to run away. Do not go and despawn over the mountaintop. Come on. Oh, ow, I let it hit me. That's stupid. Ow, that ticks down even more than just the other little fire wyvern did. Go figure. It's an alpha. Makes a lot of sense. I may actually get our chibi some actual experience if I can lure this thing all the way over there. Gotta get it again. I need to get some stamina, though. Can't let it disappear. Just get stuck on the mountainside. Do not go over. No! Don't do that! I'm gonna go despawn. What are you doing, man? I don't understand the whole beeline thing. What is it doing? It's just going. I'm going to run out of stamina, and it's going to despawn. It's coming over towards our base, too, which is actually horrifying to think about. It's gone. That's absolutely gone. Well, so much for luring that to the trap. That sucks. Would have been awesome to get. Alright, quickly, before it decides to despawn. Had that happen to me way more often than I'd like. Ooh. I actually don't know if that's any better than some of the stuff I already have, but either way, I like seeing a bunch of Ascendant stuff in one of those. Where did my... Okay, he's still there. It just stopped tracking him for some reason. Alright, are these guys grown up now? And is there a baby? Is there an egg between them? Come on. Now, if they really wanted things to be good, the baby will be... Oh, you're not even grown yet. Darn it, you're almost grown. I say the first egg would be a perfect female as well if the ARK gods wanted to really help us out today. I think that would be grand. Oh, they're breeding now. Fantastic. We should have an egg here to check very soon. Very, very, very soon. Now, how many do we actually have talent-wise for all of these wyverns? I want to know what we are at and how many more we're going to need. We need 5 more lightning, 9 more fire, and 12 more poison. Wow, okay. That's lovely. I mean, they really are... I would have stayed over there longer. They just weren't spawning. And I found the alpha while I was over there, and I tried to chase it back, so... I don't know. Maybe I'd be spending more time over there. Moment of truth. Please tell me we got all the best stats in a female as well. I would be so happy. 180, nope. It's a male and it's 180, so it doesn't have all the best stats again. Darn it! Yeah, it's missing out on the stamina, to be honest. I think that's mainly it. It has the melee and it has the health, but it doesn't have the stamina. Like a full 11 levels. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Well, we're only going to have 6 minutes until the next one, so I guess that could be a lot worse. I think we're going to have to give it a little bit more time and bring you guys back in when more stuff is happening. Next egg, let's see what we have here. Please be what we want. I will be so happy if you make that happen. 195. Oh, there is some mutation here. That is on stamina. It is a female. I'm going to use this one. It has everything that we wanted, plus a mutation on top for stamina, which really helps out with the fire breath. So, yeah, I'm going to use this one. It definitely can't be used for breeding, but we'll use it. Looks like they got a pink color. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see it, but cool. I will gladly take that. We'll just let these guys breed up multiple times as we go around, and I don't know. Maybe someday we'll get the perfect one, but for now, I'm glad at least we have something we can use. And she's ready. Let's hatch her. Lovely. Do we see the pink anywhere? Probably not, just like I thought. Okay, either way, I will happily take this one around with me. I don't really have any wyvern milk right now. Maybe we should go and get some more just in case that she actually asks for some. I don't really want to worry about that, but I don't want to miss out on any imprints at all. So, I'm actually going to leave her down here on the bottom. I'm going to let her grow up. We'll definitely go and get ourselves some wyvern milk right now, but I don't want to stop the progress of it growing, so I'm going to have her out, and then fingers crossed everything's okay with her, because we're definitely out of what we had. Alright, you can stay right here. I will be right back. I will have some milk for you to enjoy, especially if you need it. Alright, let's go back to the Wyvern Trench. I feel like it's a lot of back and forth right now in this episode, but at the same time, it's kind of necessary. There's not really much else I really need to get done other than grabbing the notes. But now that we're actually going to have a wyvern that I want to be using, I'm going to end up using her to go around and collect even more of those. So we get the boost on something that I want to level like crazy. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't sure how much I was going to use the auto-run feature, but I've used it quite a bit in this episode. It's kind of nice to have, to be honest. I don't have to hold down the keys anymore. I just thought of something. There's another really awesome feature that was added to this game with the Lost Colony DLC, and I feel like it actually could be something that could be very beneficial for this trap right here, considering how much of a pain it kind of was because it kept accidentally falling off. Are you going to be able to get in the trap if I turn right now? Yes, I gotcha. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to because that angle was weird. But the thing I was talking about is the template hammer. If I actually take a template of this, I wonder if it'll just let me build the whole thing, or if I have to do both sides. I don't know. Worth a shot. Okay, it's knocked out. It should fall down from there, right? Uh-oh. Okay, it fell down. Fantastic. I just wanted to kill this thing before it decided to come after me. Okay. More wyvern milk. This has been a very productive day when it comes to actually collecting a bunch of this stuff. Thank you very much. Right into Rogue you go. I would love to get another crack at figuring out where a phoenix is. I definitely can scan where one is and just put a trap down. The problem with that is, though, if it turns out to be level 10, then I would just kill it, and I would have wasted making a trap. I don't know. I guess it's probably worth the gamble. I mean, it hasn't really been long, so I don't really think that I have to worry about this thing being anywhere near starving. It does need attention, though. What would you like? Who wants to go on a walk with me? Great, let's do it. I also kind of feel like a lot of you guys may be thinking, like, if you're going to be taking a phoenix, what are you going to be leaving behind? Honestly, given how unexpected this was, I think I'm going to bend the rules just a little bit. And I'm going to allow myself to take 3 from Scorched, but only this once because of what happened with the phoenixes. Did you get your imprint? Yeah, you got your imprint. Okay, I got to pull you this way again. I feel like since I'm going to be riding around on you, I should come up with a name for you. I'll think about it some more. Let's check these eggs real quick. Okay, she wants another something. Ooh, okay, definitely worth going over and grabbing that. She definitely asked for one. There you go. I think I may actually just end up calling her Cinder. I really like that name for female wyverns. Especially when they are fire wyverns. Alright, Cinder. We're halfway done with imprinting you, and you're pretty much about a little bit more over than a quarter grown. Cinder! Last one. Walk out, walk with me? Fantastic, let's do it. Come on, over here. Let's get that last imprint. Perfect. She is fully imprinted. We just have to wait for her to finish growing, which is double the amount of time we've already waited, but this is more like it. 250, 250, 252. Oh my god, there it is. That is 11 right there. It did lose the green, but 66 in melee stat. That is what we're after. So slot 3 is great. Let's grab these two. I'm going to go stop the birds from doing their thing right now. Finally, it only took the entirety of this episode to get one more mutation in what we wanted. But only 4 more, and the birds will be ready to just start leveling up. And we'll be able to take on the Manticore with these guys. Now, of course, I'm going to need the rest of the talons. And with Cinder's help over here, I should be able to go over and get ourselves the fire talons a lot easier than what we were going to get before. And, yeah, I think that is definitely a big upgrade. I'm glad that we have this here. I'm going to bring down the temperature quite a bit. I actually don't know. Let's see. Perfect. We haven't been bombarded by another heat wave quite yet, so I feel like we're still in an okay spot. What does this say? 180. Nope, that's not going to be it either. And you, we shall hatch. Hello, 11 melee male. Oops, I have caps lock. There we go. We're going to have them just kind of grow up here, and then we'll plug them into the contraption over there after the fact. Well, now I don't have to worry about running around and grabbing any eggs over here for the time being, so that works out. I'm going to just wait for Cinder to grow up, and then we'll head on out. I kind of want to explore with her for a while. 37, 40. Yep, this is what we're actually after. Fantastic. So we finally got ourselves the perfect female as well. So we can actually put away this other one over here. Thank you very, very much for helping us breed out the perfect Wyvern out of you guys. And then Cinder is very close to being grown, so that should work out in our favor as well. Man, it's all coming together very, very at the end, because oh man, it has been a long time from my end. Ooh, we got 2 red drops within range. Are you going to be grown in time? It's very, very close. You're at 98% practically. Those better stick around for long enough for us to go grab them together, because that's what we're going to do, right? Right. Is that 3rd drop over there? All the red drops coming down at one time? Just in time for Cinder to grow up? Cannot believe that. 99.9? 100! Hello, Cinder. Hello, hello. I'm actually going to feed you all the rest of the Wyvern milk that we still have. We really don't have any other use for it right now. And I kind of just want to make sure you... oh, you gotta wait the whole time for that. That's fine. That is fine. I'll feed these to you here in a minute, though. Let's go grab these red drops, now that we actually can. So good. Why is there a Bracoptodon up at the top of where the drop was? Okay. Absolute mad lad. Quickly, check it. Anything good? I'm not going to really write home to anybody for that, but hey, it's a red drop. Let's see what this other one has. Oh, this one here is in the mesh, though, when I'm not next to it, huh? No. Okay, we're going back. We gotta go towards the other one. This one isn't in the mesh, though, right? Because this one's normally fine. Oh, it's halfway in the mesh. Is that gonna let me grab it? Oh, no. Oh, wow, okay. Never mind. It just popped right on out. No big deal. Okay, well... Nothing too good in that one either. Really? Kind of lower quality stuff for a red drop. And the jitteriness is happening for me again. God, man, you gotta love it. Okay, after a good old relog, we've got no more problems with the jitteriness. We're gonna head on back towards our base just for a moment. I'm really hoping that now that we're actually flying around on a fire wyvern, that we have an opportunity to try to get ourselves a phoenix. Now, I don't think that's really gonna happen right off because... I just don't know exactly when it's going to happen. You just never know when that's going to happen. So, Cinder, let's try you out to actually do some fire damage against something. Let me see what we are working with. Maybe not something that's in the water, because it'll probably just go straight out right away. But how about the snake over here? What are we looking at for your breath attack? Oh, that is pretty strong. 124? when it's actually hitting and then just keeps burning for, well, I mean, less now, but, you know, it's because it's balled up. That's quite a bit of damage, honestly. I only put one level into the melee for now. Obviously, we still want to be putting some into stamina. Makes a big difference trying to keep the breathing going. Let's blast these guys as well. Just as many of these dudes as we can. Oh, there's a... Nope. Not gonna try to deal with that. We're still kind of hurt from just growing up in general, so we don't really want to actually deal with the golem right now. Now that it's been kind of lured over there, though, can actually land and get this drop. It's not gonna walk all the way over here, right? Nah, we're good. And that is a very poopy drop. I don't want it. Man, the drops filled with structures are only useful kind of early on when you're still trying to build stuff. Ooh, are these hyenodons? Yep. We need to get all of them. Every single one of them. Oh, of course, there's another one. That gives us a lot of experience. Look at those 11 levels out of nowhere. Just from taking out a few hyenas. I will stand by that for a very long time. I don't know why they give so much experience, but I will definitely take it. Alright, Cinder. Let's see if we actually have ourselves some fire wyverns to try and take down. I feel like that is going to be a very good plan. That is a poison wyvern. Not quite as good of a plan. It's only level 10 though, so I feel like we're fine. Yeah, that thing is down. I think it's going to die to the fire though, so I think we might miss out on the... Never mind. I got it. How much damage did I do? I didn't even see. Try and fail, and then I bite you. 466 again, though. Just like the other guy at this point. Oh! There we go. Let's do more poison talons. I almost said fangs. Ah, oh, crap. I see the sandstorm coming in already. I do not want to get stuck in the sandstorm trying to fight this thing, so we gotta get out of here. Oh, is it actually going to follow me this far? Kind of got stuck over there, but almost looks like it's going to get over here. Oh, crap. I guess if I'm going to just keep up with it, then cool. I will take it. And now we're going to get caught in the sandstorm. Let's try to land on this at least, so we're kind of on a flat surface for a little while. 7 more levels from that still. Wow. Now is it the end of the storm that I see? Yep. Lovely. It's gonna stop. 3, 2, 1. Honestly, poison wyverns are pretty easy to deal with no matter which one we're on. I mean, yeah, I could use the poison one and be immune to their damage, but as long as I avoid their projectile right off, they kind of just take whatever I can throw at them. You, other fire wyvern. I'm just gonna bite you while you're in the hole. You don't get to get out. Oh, okay. Fine. Got you, though. Very nice. We're actually quite hurt now, though. Oh my god, Arthros stand no chance against my flames. Neither did the Fasola. She is super powerful. Also out of stamina right now, so I can't really use more flames, but I kind of want to against this Arthro. Yeah, so much damage against the thing. I need to heal her, though. That's why I did this. Before we call it a day, I really want to fight a Deathworm with her. Is that just like a full... It's almost like a full Spinos bones. Skeletons? Skeleton. I'm just going to whistle her around. Maybe this will get us to a point where Deathworm will actually aggro to us. This way it's technically aggroed to me, not the Wyvern, because I don't even know if it can aggro to the Wyverns. Doesn't seem like it so far. Oh, I see one. I see a couple. Lovely. They're finally happening. Start burning it before it even gets out of the ground. Roasty toasty deathworms. Hey, where? Hey. What do you mean you could do that? Where'd you go? What? That was very strange. A little BS, but okay. And it's done. Oh my god. Kind of rough, to be honest. Oh, we got another one on our tail. Let's turn around. Begin to blast them. Blast them, burn them. Back up before it even does the weird thing where it jumps out of the ground right off. Sorry, but also not sorry, Snake. That came up almost immediately. Uh-oh. It does so much damage still. Oh crap, there's a second one. I don't know if I can deal with two. Cinder is very damaged right now. Okay, this one's the one that's gonna die, and then we'll leave. Okay, see ya. Oh my god. I don't want to risk trying to fight a second one without any stamina right now. I should. I want to because of the experience and everything, but I don't want to have her die. She's quite injured right now, and we're not in the best spot for that. So we've made it home with our hyper-powered Wyvern Cinder. She's definitely hurting right now, but when she actually gets healed up, we'll be fantastically ready for whatever that we want to take her out and do. We've got 11 melee male here, all grown up. I'll plug him in and get them going. We are so close to having all the mutations that we are wanting for our birds, so soon we shall be ready to go and fight the Manticore. Let's double check where our tributes are now, real quick. Okay, so I believe that we're only 4 away with the lightning. We are now 7 away from poison and 7 away from fire. So we're definitely getting up there. I just need to kind of focus in on it, I think, and then we should be able to get that done. To be honest, with the amount of footage that I have on this one, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be putting this one together, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to bring up anything about this series or anything else on the channel, please do so in the comments below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.